All right, David, we're going to cap off today's edition of Locked On Titans, Locked On Chargers. It's crossover Thursday. We've done the biggest storylines for both teams. Now we're going to get into some keys to victory. Again, thank you for making Locked On Chargers and Locked On Titans your first listen. For your second listen, make sure that you check out Locked On NFL. I am one of the lead hosts of Locked On NFL. They call me the Madman for a reason. You're going to get all of your Chargers or Titans news here Monday through Friday in under 30 minutes. Make sure that you get all your NFL news with Locked On NFL, part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day. And even if you don't like me, Tony Wiggins in the afternoon, breaking it down in the barbershop, you're going to enjoy that as well. But looking at keys to victory in this game, I'll kick us off here as the away team. For the Titans, they have to stop the run. For the Los Angeles Chargers, if the Chargers are able to have success in the run game, they're just going to be unstoppable. You want to get Justin Herbert into 3rd and long, and you want to get that interior pressure from Jeffrey Simmons, Sebastian Joseph Day, revenge game. You know, there's a lot of revenge on this field in this matchup with the Chargers side and the Titans side. Kenneth Murray as well, blitzing up the middle. That'll be big for the Titans, but they got to stop the run to get in those 3rd and long so they can get that pressure going. On the offensive side of the ball, I talked about the two high safeties that the Chargers like to play, one of the most in the NFL. They're really going to have to hit those short, quick timing routes. I usually say run the ball for the Titans is the key to victory on offense. But in this one, I really think the Titans need to focus on the short, quick timing passing game, try to take advantage of, the numbers game there with having two high safeties. Now, if the Chargers come out and do something different than what they normally do, then the Titans will have to adjust there. But that would be something that I'm looking for. And then finally, special teams. We talked about it. The Titans have been awful on special teams. I would venture to say that they're the worst team in the NFL in special teams right now. They've had multiple blocked punts. They give up big returns every single week. The Chargers offense has been up and down. If you give them short fields and you make it easy on them to get points, I really think another thing, to give a bonus one is red zone efficiency. I don't think that because of how good the defenses are in this game, I don't think there's going to be a ton of opportunities to get into the red zone. So when you do, you need to take advantage. And the Titans, if they don't play well on special teams, they're going to give the Chargers more red zone opportunities than they are going to get. And that's going to skew things. So I'm going to say stop the run. The quick, short passing game for the Titans has to be accurate and precise. And they need to play well on special teams to help their red zone efficiency on offense and defense. So that's kind of my keys to victory for the Titans in this one.
Yeah, I think all of those make a lot of sense. Definitely when you're going up against this Chargers team. For me, it's going to sound a little bit similar. Win the special teams battle is the first one. Yeah. Play a clean game is the second one. And win in the red zone is my third. The Chargers have an all-pro punt returner. His name is Darius Davis, and he just returned from injury last week, and he kicked things off in style with a 53-yard punt return that set up the Chargers' touchdown to Joshua Palmer. And so, like, those special teams plays can change the trajectory of a football game. They really, truly can. And, hey, for the Titans, just against the Lions, the Titans allowed 3 returns of 60 yards, including a 90-yard punt return touchdown. And per PFF, the Titans rank 30th in special teams grade. So that's an area where the Chargers definitely have an advantage, and they need to push that advantage in this game. Play a clean game. When you're trying to avoid an upset, which, I think, these two teams are going in opposite directions, like, you have to play a clean game. You can't have the boneheaded mistakes. Honestly, the Chargers should be on a 4-game winning streak, but they fumbled the ball inside the 5-yard line against the Cardinals, and you just can't do that. And for the Chargers, they've done a pretty good job of that. They've only turned it over 4 times all season long, so that includes the penalties as well. You got to have a clean game from that perspective, because that can put you behind the 8 ball, put you in those 3rd and 15, 3rd and 20 situations that the Titans want to put you in. So you have to avoid that. And the Chargers are only averaging 4.7 penalties over the last 3 games. So they've gotten a lot better from that perspective. And like you mentioned, win in the red zone. Like, if you hold the Tennessee Titans out of the end zone, you're going to win the football game. The Titans ranked 26th in red zone touchdown scoring percentage over the last 3 games. The Chargers have been 22nd in red zone touchdown scoring percentage. So not great. I mean, both these teams, they don't get there often. And when they do get there, they're not scoring enough. But on the flip side of that, the Chargers rank 2nd at red zone percentage on defense. So they are not allowing a lot of people there, and they're not letting you score when you get there. So when you get those opportunities, like you mentioned, they're probably going to be few, far between, and precious. You have to make them count. You can't be trading field goals, which hey, it might come down to that. But when you get those opportunities in the gold zone, you got to cash in.
Yeah, 100%. That's going to make a big difference in this game because I don't think that it's going to be some high scoring affair here.
I
think,
would agree.
It might be a race to 20 points. If you get to 20 points, you're probably winning this game.